Hi Pisces, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note about my readings, they are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Pisces, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you. So with that said, if you are a continued subby of mine, you know I love you for it. And if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and this resonates, hit that subscribe button. I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So this week, how are you going to align yourself with more fun and enjoyment? And that's the message that's coming through. This week it has to be fun, it has to be light. This is about you delving into what is easy, fun and free. There's a sense this week, my dear Pisceans, that you need to enjoy yourself more, that you need to bring more enjoyment into your lives. And whatever way you do that, whatever it is that you align yourself with, it has to be for the best enjoyment that you can possibly have. All right, so for your actions and options this week, you have the Knight of Cups. So in a lot of ways, this is about you seeking out new opportunities. Remember, whenever we see the Knight of Cups, this is an offer or an opportunity that comes to us. But this week, this is about you seeking out those new opportunities. It's about doing what you can to find new ways to enjoy yourself, absolutely, but also maybe even opening up to new ideas of work, new ways of work, or even new avenues or industries when it comes to your work. It also tells me as well that for a select few of you, this is you putting some of your focus into your relationship prospects and asking yourself, what can I do with my relationship prospects? Are there any on the horizon? And if not, what am I going to do about that? Is there somebody on the horizon or in your vicinity that you like? Because this kind of suggests that this week the Knight of Cups could very well be you, right? This could be you going to somebody and saying, actually, you know what, I like you. Are you interested in going on a date? If I had to give this person a character, it would probably be somebody in the healing professions, i.e. a doctor, you know, somebody that works in any one of those kinds of capacities. For your communications and conversations, you have the High Priest card. Now, this is very interesting because this is a card of commitments. It's a card of traditional institutions. Now, this card, coupled with the Temperance card, that is literally somebody that works in a hospital, somebody that works in the healing professions, the medical professions, and very often somebody that does so in a very official capacity. I kind of feel like you might be smitten this week. There's somebody that's in your midst that you're looking at and you're like, you know what, I find this person really attractive, which is nice, right? The other thing that comes up here as well, for those of you that work for somebody else, this could be where you are either gaining some kind of recognition from a boss or a person that's in a position of authority, or somebody else is putting you forward for that. So it may be that somebody goes to your boss and says, look, you know what, this person is working really hard and we're really happy with their progress, or we're really happy with their work. Somebody is bigging you up or shouting you out, and it's a person whose opinion really matters. So this is great, right? For those of you that work for yourselves, business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, etc., in a lot of ways, I think this would be you. Maybe you find a big contract, or you find a company who is, you know, able to take you on or put you on retainer, or is able to offer you, you know, good finances, good money, like money that can do something substantial for your business. And it looks like it's going to be something that's quite long ongoing. It's not going to be like a flash in the pan and a here and now and it's kind of over kind of energy. This is something that could very well turn into a very lucrative partnership for both of you in a lot of ways. For those of you that are retired or no longer working for any reason, it looks like you could be doing some charity work this week. Maybe you are volunteering at a hospital or in a medical center of some sort, or maybe you are choosing to step into the role of mentor in some way, shape or form. Either which way, these are, you know, all very, very clear possibilities with this combination of cards. For your money and materials, you have the Empress card. So finances have been good for Pisceans this year so far, but it looks like they are on a steady increase, which I absolutely love. Now, for a lot of you, it does look like you are really taking care of the home, beautifying it, making it more steady, making it stronger, making it more settled. In a lot of ways, this could be a lot of you doing something to the decor. For some of you, this looks like you're already starting to look after and work on the garden as well, which is great. But it's about you just creating or making and maintaining the home in a way that feels much more I want to say aligned for you. It just feels like it's, you know, like almost like in a really good space, which is really nice. For your physical health and vitality, the Empress is always good health. She is youthful, vibrant, you know, she's fertile and glowy. And the fact that you have this in your health and vitality sector means that this is the way that you're going to be received this week. You will be feeling better probably in yourself than you have in a long time, certainly on that sort of physical vitality level. And then for your love and relations, you have the Strength card, which is actually the crone in this. Now, for those of you that are single, there is definitely potential here, right? And like I said, whoever this person is, this is somebody that is in what I would call a position of authority, definitely possible. But it looks like somebody that works in either the healing or aesthetic sort of, you know, this could be anyone from a doctor right through to a plastic surgeon, you know, and that's quite a broad bracket of people. But this is definitely somebody that works in the fields of the beauty industry, the healing arts, you know, so this could be doctors, chiropractors, osteopaths, homeopaths, anybody that works in a medical capacity could be somebody that you are connecting with this week. It's very, very likely, and I have to say, this person is likely to be an earth sign. And the reason I say that is because you've got the Empress here, which would be Taurus or Libra, so, you know, possibly an air sign. But then you've got the Hierophant card there, which is definitely Taurian / Capricornian energy. So for me, this kind of feels like if you are meeting someone, it's likely to be an earth sign, and they are very likely to be, in a very official sense, a medical professional. For those of you that are partnered or in relationships, this Strength card basically says that this is you guys having the guts to admit that something about the relationship needs to be looked at, that there is something about the relationship that has come up for review. And I think in a lot of ways, doesn't necessarily spell the end of your relationship, but it does suggest that you guys are in agreement that something is not quite where it needs to be, and you are ready, willing and able to have that conversation. It's like you found the strength or the courage to say what needs to be said. And what needs to be said is, you know, there's something about our partnership that isn't working at the moment. So this is honesty, right? Which is great. Honesty always breeds trust, and trust always breeds problem solved, as far as I'm concerned. All right, and so for your full moon message for the Libra full moon on the 29th, you get the gate 42 from the human design aspect, and it is closing. So in a lot of ways, this is about releasing the idea that something is done, or releasing the idea that something is just a fantasy. In a lot of ways, it's also closing the deal, right? This is making something more solid, making something more concrete. It's like a dream finally stops being a dream and starts becoming a probability, right? It crosses the threshold this week. Yeah, I really like this. I think in a lot of ways this is about you leaving one thing behind and deciding to embrace something new, and it's like that's what makes all the difference and brings it into the realm of probability rather than just possibility. All right, so with that said, my dear Pisceans, I wish you all of the best and brightest for the week ahead. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Take care, and I'll see you soon.